Hey guys, and welcome to a new top list. Today I'm gonna be showing you off my top 3 jungle carries. These champions are just picked by me and in my opinion are the best to carry a game with. These are not in particular the best champions and the most consistent in the jungle, but the ones I was able to carry most of my games. All the builds and all the masteries and everything are coming from me. So if you think a mastery, the runes or the build isn't that good, then tell me in the comments. So yeah, let's start off with the first on the list. This isn't really a top 3 list because the first isn't in particular the best of the 3, but the one that I am best at carrying games. So yeah, let's start off with the third one. Jax. His jungle clear isn't that good, but it is alright and you can prevent a lot of damage with your E. His ganking is okay too if you're able to hit your E stun and jump on the enemy with your Q, and your mid laner or whatever lane you're ganking can follow up well. It's a good gank. And with this Q E combo you can chase pretty good as well. So yeah, with the build pattern, when most of the champions on this list are going Devour and then Rage Blade, you have to charge up your things, and with Jax this is even more the case, because you have to charge up your passive, your ult passive with the third hit, and your Fever, your Rage Blade. If you have all these things charged up to the highest and somebody tries to fight you, then you're pretty much unfightable. The last thing I want to say about Jax is when somebody tries to attack you, you should wait until he attacks you to start your E, because then you take a lot less damage and do a lot less damage. Sometimes when you try to catch somebody, you should E and then Q and directly E so you get him. But if you're able to just 1v1 somebody, you should try and get the full E prevention of damage off. Let's go over to the next champ. The next champ on my list is gonna be Xin Zhao. His jungle clear is pretty okay as well, but not that great. He doesn't have very good AoE or something, but he doesn't get low health because of his W as well, so that's great. Yeah, his W is pretty much what makes him so crazy right now. With Fever of Battle and Gunblade and Spirit Visage, he has so much heal from his W that if you have built up Rage Blade, or even if you haven't, he's just not really fightable at all. And if you don't know what the W does, every third hit you heal with Rage Blade, you heal a lot. And the crazy thing is, this doesn't only apply to minions or champions, this applies to structures as well. So late game you're able to just kill towers with this. Your ganks are okay, but I think a bit better than with Jax. Oh, that's a word. If you E in and then Q and get your third Q off, which throws the enemy in the air, then it's okay. But sometimes they just walk away and you eat them and slow them, but they still get away. Sometimes if the lane is extremely pushed, you can walk behind them and just ult to get them to your tower, so it's easier to chase them down. But yeah, the ganks are alright. Now to my last pick, and pretty much my favorite of the 3, which most of the people hate me probably for, is gonna be Master Yi. I don't know why, but I've seen on Reddit and some sites a lot of people are saying that he's not that good anymore, but in my opinion, Master Yi's pretty damn good right now. I have a special build for him. I don't know, maybe some people are going to say that's total shit or anything, but for me that has been working out extremely good. I just go Devour, Rage Blade, Titanic Hydra, Black Cleaver and then Sterix Gauge or more of Mortitus depending on the situation. You can change the things around, it's just like a little build that I sometimes do, and it's just completely crazy. It's a crusher build. You are pretty healthy and you deal a lot of damage when you stack up your 8 things. You just have to dodge with your Q some CC or just some incoming damage and you're pretty much good. A lot of people are gonna be thinking, what the hell are those runes? 3 times attack speed and lifesteal. Attack speed is just so good to stack up your Rage Blade, so you get your passive faster, which is the double hit with E, and to get your Fever of Battle high, and then the 3 times lifesteal. I'm not quite sure if it is that good, but I mean, I have no lifesteal in this build, and if you have the masteries, which gives you lifesteal as well, I think I have 7 lifesteal throughout the whole game, and yeah, it's pretty damn good if you're low life and just with 10 health or something and just do 3 hits and then you're like have a lot more health then again, so yeah, that's nice. His clear is probably the best of the 3 because of his Q, so you get more minions at once. His ganks are really not that good. You should only gank if the enemy has pushed. You should only gank if the enemy has pushed in your laner to get the perfect gank, to chase him along time, or if you're able to just kill him on the tower, which is pretty much not that uncommon in the Yi game. At least for me it isn't. If this isn't the case, maybe it's just better to farm up in the jungle and get your Devourer, but you should still be trying to do ganks, because a lot of players say, oh, I have Devourer, I'm not going to gank a single time. That's bullshit. You still should try and help when somebody is in need. That's why I pick teleport with E, and you should too. Another cool thing you can do with E is I sometimes clear one of the sides, red or the blue, and then I go back and teleport into mid lane and ask my mid laner if he's gonna help me with Drake. You can do Drake on your own by dodging attacks with your Q or blocking some damage with your W by activating it directly when it hits you and then directly hitting again, so you can cancel your auto attack animation, so you can do Drake really early on. But you should really ask your mid laner, because sometimes it gets risky and if you fuck it up you might die, and that sets you back a lot. So yeah, this was my list. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit dogly at doing this because I'm not doing any commentary to live. I'm just sitting here and talking about my things. But I really enjoy doing these videos because of the Photoshop part and the editing. It's just a whole lot of fun when you're done with your video and you have this thing that you have then. Tell me what you're thinking about these champions and what are your personal carry champions. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me something nice in the comments. Goodbye.